Alright, this is Steve with Apex Home Inspections, and today is Wednesday, November 18th, 2015, and we are here at 14850 Southwest Glenbrook Road. That's in Beaverton. We're here today to do an inspection of the sewer line, and as you can see, we're on top of the house. We did look for a clean out down at the at ground level, but I didn't see one. So oftentimes it's just faster to come up onto the roof and scope via one of these roof vents. So we're going to go ahead and drop in this 3-inch ABS roof vent. Now we're at the base of the roof vent. We're going to go ahead and zero up our counter in the upper right hand corner of our screen. And we will begin, or rather continue, our push all the way out to the city main. And we'll notice that right away we make a transition to this different material. This is cast iron line, which is very common for this vintage home. This home was built in 1973. And the fact that it has a black ABS pipe on the interior is kind of unique because ABS wasn't used that much until probably the mid-70s, mid to late 70s. In the early 70s, builders were still using a lot of cast iron and galvanized drain lines. So anyhow, nonetheless, it isn't uncommon at all to find a 70s home with ABS plastic on the inside of the home, right as you leave the foundation thereabouts, transitioning back over to cast iron, which probably at the time was a more trusted material. ABS plastic was relatively new. There were a handful of builders that didn't trust it. But now, ABS plastic is exactly what we use to build all of the new homes. 2015, we've been using it ever since. As you can see, I do like to run some water during the inspection. The primary reason for this is so that I can visually detect the slope or the grade of the pipe, which is one of the more important aspects to the installation of a sewer line. We're going to back up here. Here at about 58 feet, we'll make a note that we transition to a concrete line. Concrete and cast iron are both very durable, but they do wear out differently. Concrete tends to wear out down the center of the floor of the pipe where the water runs over, just like water would sort of wash through a mountain, cutting a gorge into it. It does the same thing with concrete, although 1973 this is a relatively new line, new concrete line. Cast iron tends to scale up, thereby creating kind of a frictiony surface for things to catch onto occasionally. Here at 81 feet, we do reach the city main. This is the main sewer line that runs perpendicular to our personal sewer line here. The sewer line for this home, that's perpendicular, drops into this larger line. You can see the water that's rushing past the top right-hand corner of the screen. That's water that's coming from other locations, other houses on the street. But because we've reached the main, that means we've reached the end of our trip. And the good news is, because I haven't seen anything that concerns me, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video now. I'm not going to recommend any further action, as it would appear the sewer line is functioning very well. Thank you.